What is up guys, it's your boy Solam here, back with another classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now today we're talking about crafting for gold, basically Season of Discovery gold making, and I'll be showing you two concrete examples that I'm using to make a lot of gold right now, and they're basically based on an entirely different principles. One of them is going to be seasonal, it's based on the Dark Moon Fair event coming up, and one of them is just going to make you continuously gold throughout the entire, basically phase 1, and then you can actually do this in different ways. Let's just cover number 1 first. Now, as always when it comes to gold making, the profits will go down when a video goes public, or a gold making video or gold making information gets to the public. Therefore, I am releasing these videos in early access to anyone who has my gold making guide, which you can check out through the link down below. This is a complete gold making guide for Classic WoW, containing 134 pages of gold making info, including 50 different gold farms that you can use in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and so on. Basically, gold farms from level 1, level 10, level 60, you name it, it's the entirety of Classic WoW. We're also talking about how to make gold with professions, investments, and so on. Investing, for example, is how I have made most of my gold so far, and you will get early access to investment videos. We even have one in early access right now, and videos like this would also be in early access. So on top of the guide you're paying for and you're also getting early access videos for Season of Discovery, and we are only in phase 1. Imagine how much we have in phase 2, phase 3, and so on. If you want to check it out, once again the link is down below, and if you do check it out, thank you so much for the support, it really means a lot to me. With that being said, let's take a look at farm number 1. Farm, really? Gold making method number 1. This one has to do with tailoring, and we're making phoenix bindings. Now, this one has 3 layers to it. Layer number 1 is the vendor flip, and for this one, the vendor tooltip is currently wrong, by the way. It says it's vendor for 40 silver. That has been updated recently. It now vendors for 25. So even though it says seller price 40, you will get 25 for it. Now, that being said, you can always get these materials very cheap. So for example, earlier today, a bolt of woolen cloth was 2 silver each, as you can see, min buyout 2 silver. I also bought a bunch of them for 2.8 and 2.9. That is like between 12 and 18 silver. If you get all of them for 2 silver, that is 6 times 2, so 12 silver. But for me, I bought basically almost 3, so I paid 18 silver. Then you have flasks of oil, they're also about 1 silver each on the auction house. So in this case, I've paid 20 silver so far. And then we have 90 copper for every single fine thread, which means that for every single craft you're making roughly 4 silver profit if you buy them for 3 silver each. Now, I also bought some regular wool cloth today, very cheap, 73 copper each, as you can see. I bought 530 of them. Now, the average price was 83 copper, so that made them 2.4 silver each instead, and that makes me a lot of profit, basically around 7 silver per craft. By a vendor flip, by the way. So you're paying 17 silver and you're getting 7 silver profit, basically about a 25% profit from the vendor itself, right? So that's pretty good. From just crafting, you buy stuff, you craft stuff, and you vendor stuff. That being said, that's not the only way to make gold here. You can also sell this on the auction house. You can see the current price on my server is 48 silver. The market value is 2.1 gold, so this one is going up and down in price all the time. I sold a couple for 80 silvers each a couple of days ago, so it just depends. As you can see, 22%, and it's 48 silver. So number 1, you can vendor it for 25, number 2, you can auction it for 48, or number 3, you can disenchant. Now, whenever you disenchant, you will get something called a large glimmering shard. So search up the price on this on your auction house, and for me that's 47 silver. So what I would do in this case is I would vendor some of them for regular vendor profit. I would probably put 10 on the auction house and then disenchant 10 as well. Let's just say you make 25 phoenix bindings. I would vendor 5, put 10 on the auction house, and then also disenchant 10 of them. The enchanting materials tend to sell way faster than the crafted items, so yeah, they just tend to sell faster. So large glimmering shards, very very good. You can make 46 silver from 17 silver. Once again, crafting the item here is very very cheap, and I just wanted to let you know, it's very nice for gold making. First of all, people buy this, it's best in slot for farm mages, destro warlocks, and also 46 silver or 47 from disenchanting it. And all you have to disenchant, by the way, is a level 5 character with enchanting. Then you can send this to yourself and disenchant the bracers and then put the shards on the auction house. Very, very quick, very easy gold, and once again you can use the vendor flip as well, just to get some literal vendor flipping gold. It's pretty nice. Now on to number 2. Now for crafting method number 2, we are taking advantage of the Darkmoon Fair, and we are crafting something called toughened leather armor. This is used in turning in for certain tickets that you can then use to turn in for the bag, the 14 slot bag, which is unique, and you can sell that bag as well. This means that people will even do this on alts to get these tickets and then sell that bag for profit. Now on my server, with my service prices, this one gave me 30 silver profit every single time when I was selling the item. As you can see, it cost 20 silver to craft, and I'm putting it up for 50 silver on the auction house, which is the current price on my server. Now it can go up and down in price, but once again, this one is used in the Darkmoon Fair, so what I'm doing here is I'm making these in preparation for Darkmoon Fair. People have to hand in 3 of these vestments for 4 tokens. So you hand in 3, you get 4 tokens, or 4 tickets, and you have to have 50 tickets to buy yourself the Darkmoon Fair bag. And the quest we are looking for here is this one, the Carnival Jerkins. You have to hand in 3 toughened leather armor. It's a tier 2 quest. That means it gives you 4 tier tokens, or 4, basically, what are they called again? 4 of the tickets that you need. Like here, tier 2 gives you 4 tickets and some minimum level requirements as well, and reputation cutoff for the actual quest. So you can hand in those, you can get the tickets, and then you can hand in 50 tickets for the Darkmoon Fair bag, which is unique and a 14 slot, which is one of the biggest bags we can get right now, and it sells really well on the auction house. Now this one is once again very seasonal, so it will be very profitable during the Darkmoon Fair, and especially on day 1 and day 2, and even the day before Darkmoon Fair, as people stock up in advantage or like in advance of the Darkmoon Fair itself. They just want to have the items they need ready to go when it launches. So the day before, the first day and day number 2, and then it kind of dives down, and when the Darkmoon Fair is over, it is basically not profitable anymore, and then just wait for the next one. Thankfully, in Season of Discovery, we have way faster cadence for Darkmoon Fair, which gives us a lot of gold making opportunities just like this one. Now those armors are only for leatherworking. You have a couple other ones, like for example, if you scroll down here, tier 2 heavy grinding stone, if you can make those. You also have varying bronze gizmos that you can also hand in for reputation. So if you don't have leatherworking but you have engineering, for example, you should make some decent profits on selling these this upcoming week in the Darkmoon Fair. Either way, that's basically the video. Just wanted to cover those 2 crafting methods. They're really making me a lot of gold, and they're really good for separate reasons. The actual braces I'm making here, the Phoenix bindings, they're just good all the time, and I sell like 5 of them every single day on the auction house, and then I disenchant some of them and sell those materials as well. It's just very easy gold for barely any work, and you can just craft a bunch of them while basically being AFK. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it helps you make some gold in Season of Discovery. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, subscribe for more content as always, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon.